Hello everyone.
Hey y'all.
We're welcome back again. Today we're going to be talking about Epcot, and today just so happens to be an anniversary day for us because it was 3 years ago today that my family and I introduced Disney to my wife.
They did.
And some days I've been glad that we did, and some days I have regretted that we did.
I am glad that they did.
But we're going to talk about Epcot, and Epcot is a fun place to go, and it's very futuristic if you're into stuff, high technology and things like that. And also we're going to touch on, for us, those of us that are well endowed,
fluffy,
as fat folks, if you're able to ride, yes, or as I say, those of us who are blessed more than others.
So I got a list here.
So
we're gonna go through the rides or attractions.
When you go into Epcot, the very first thing, of course, is Spaceship Earth, the great big ball, you know, the giant golf ball. Spaceship Earth is in there, and it's just those little carts that you get into. Pretty much everything. It's more like all over Disney property. You get in, it's a two-seater car. I can't remember if there's a lap bar or what.
I don't think so.
You just get in. And there's like a little TV screen on it, and you just ride your way through. So there's no problem there.
And by the way, I know we say this in all of our videos that we talk about what it's like to be overweight, but just in case you're new to our channel, I am 5'7", and I don't share with people how much I weigh because it's none of your business. No, I'm just teasing. But I wear a size 22 or a size 24.
And I am 6'1", and wear a size 50 in the waist.
So, again, you know, not everybody types the same. So just because I can ride a ride doesn't mean that you can, or just because I couldn't ride a ride doesn't mean that you can't. So, just so you know. But anyways, we rode Spaceship Earth. It was very comfortable.
Yes, no problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
Easy to ride.
So that was fine. But let's go down the list so we don't forget
yeah, let's start alphabetically.
Let's see here.
I can't wait to go back this year so we can ride the Frozen ride.
Yes, because we haven't rode the Frozen ride yet.
No, we haven't got the ride yet.
So exciting. Just a few short months.
Ellen's...
What's this? Disney and Pixar Short Film Festival.
That's a film festival.
Oh, well, anyways, it has a weight.
Ellen's Energy Adventure. It's just like great big old...
vehicle.
Yeah.
Like bench seat.
Sort of like when you go to Hollywood Studios and you go to the Hollywood ride. The movie ride, there's great big long bench seats. It's the same thing. And there's no seat belt. You just get in, sit down, and go for your ride.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah. And in fact, the only closure is at the very end of your aisle, the little thing closes. That's it.
Yep. And then Frozen Ever After.
It's a theater.
Which is the... No? Frozen Ever
No,
After?
I'm thinking of Hollywood. I'm thinking of Hollywood Studios. Okay.
Frozen Ever After is the new ride. We haven't been there since they opened,
see it till December.
So we won't get to see it for a couple months.
Yep.
So, but it's a boat ride, and so I am assuming that we will be able to ride it.
But we did ride the...
was it Maelstrom that was there?
Maelstrom, yes. And
we did ride that.
We did ride it. So.
And that wasn't the last time. That was because it was closed the last time we were there.
Yeah.
So that we did ride that the other time before. But anyways, so I'm assuming we can ride it, but we'll be able to let you know when we go on our next trip.
Keep going.
There's a lot of things that are just...
Your journey into the imaginations with Figment.
We've not done that.
We've never done it, but we will do it.
But we are doing it this time.
When we go back, yes.
I'm not sure why we've never done that. I don't know.
We most certainly will.
But we will do it. Let's see here. Living with the Land. We have done that.
That was fun.
And it is just a boat ride.
Yep, you just
And
ride
in
along.
the boat.
If you're one of those people that you have to ride Soarin', this is in the same building that Soarin' is in. In fact, on your way out, on your way in, Living with the Land is on the right-hand side. And so is, what's that one theater show that we went and watched? On the right-hand side, you know, Soarin's on the left-hand side, you have to go in that far area, but on the right-hand side, we went and watched some sort of theater, History of Disney or something like that. But that's the that's a theater.
It'll tell us down here what it was.
Mission Space. That's fun.
Yes. And
there was a seat belt, but I didn't have any trouble.
I didn't have any trouble on Mission Space. It was just
lots
fine.
of room.
Yep, fine.
My brother did Mission Space.
Mission Space, you have to choose, like, if you want to do
orange or green,
something like that, and like one is like
more intense, less intense.
Less intense, more intense. I normally get a little
motion
sickness. Yeah. He always wants to do the more intense, so I do it with him, and I feel like I'm gonna throw up afterwards. But oh well, I haven't yet, but I do it just because he likes to do it. So anyway. Just a little FYI, if you get motion sickness, might want to stay clear of that one or do the less intense.
Yeah.
Let's see here. It's hard to get through all of these. The Seas with Nemo and Friends.
Nemo, yes.
It's just one of those little buggy things you get in.
You ride through, and
you basically, it goes through the aquarium and sea, and
it was fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. No problems sitting in it.
It really makes you want to go to the seafood restaurant upstairs after you get off.
Coral Reef.
And that's
very tasty.
Yes, we like the Coral Reef. Very good food.
Very good food. Let's see. Soarin'.
We love Soarin'.
So Soarin' is like an individual seat, but it
has a seat belt.
But there's several seats across. I don't know, 4 or 5.
Probably 6,
something like that across. But it's in an individual seat, and there's a seat belt that goes across. I think in through the middle too.
It clips down. Remember, the little thing clips down. Yep.
And you kind of go out over the screen, and so I didn't have any trouble.
It was good
at all. They fit just fine. So good ride. And it's they've changed it, so we'll actually get to see
it's a different
scenes and the new scene this time.
Yeah. Test track. That's fun.
Yep.
It's a seatbelt.
We didn't do it the last time we were there.
No,
I'm not sure why we didn't do it.
I think because it rained or something.
We had fast passes, but we didn't use them for. Yeah, we just decided not to ride it. I don't know why. But we didn't do test track. So,
Turtle Talk with Crush.
You know what? Turtle Talk with Crush, that's the one in the aquarium. That is not the Seas with Nemo. Or is it? I can't remember. Anyway. It's, again, Turtle Talk with Crush is just like a buggy, like a cart. And so you just ride through it, and it's just fine.
Isn't there a ride in Mexico? Okay.
So the Grand Fiesta tour, starring the 3 Caballeros, is just a boat ride.
It's good.
So
you just get on the boat, you ride it.
Ride the boat along.
It's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. No problems with that. No problems at all.
I'm trying to think of anything else that we rode at Epcot that we had trouble riding.
Nothing. I don't think. We didn't have any issues. The thing with Epcot, too, they do have the boat rides that go, like from
Epcot
the Future World to the World Showcase, and those are fine. You just sit in a seat. And then you can also ride from the World Showcase to Hollywood Studios, to the boardwalk, Caribbean Beach Resort, not Caribbean Beach, one of the resorts there. Anyway, but they do have it, and they're just regular, you know, just a boat ride. And those were fine, or with our weight, we were fine. You do have to keep in mind at Epcot, there is a lot of walking, and it's probably not as much walking. I mean, you're doing as much walking as you are probably at any of the other parks, but you're not stopping and standing a lot of the time, like waiting in line for a ride. But you're going and sightseeing and going into shops and things like that. So to me, it just seems like we were walking a lot more. For us, we were fine because we're pretty mobile. I mean, with our weight, we don't have any issues walking. So, you know, keep that in mind when you're going to Epcot, like, you know, you're walking a lot. Make sure you wear really good shoes when you go to Epcot. Make sure you wear really good shoes when you go to Disney, period. I made that mistake this last time we went. I just wore cheap shoes, and I should not have done that. And my feet hurt really bad while we were there. But just, you know, when you're at Epcot, just keep in mind you're going to be walking around a lot. And with like the World Showcase, of course, you're walking around, you know, a big circle. It's not like you're walking here to there to there to there to there, you know. You can't walk from, you know, Mexico to, you know, the UK. You actually have to walk around. So anyways, but I like Epcot. I really do like Epcot. My very first trip, Epcot was probably my least favorite park. And I know that's really weird because most adults are like, that's my favorite park. But after this last trip, Epcot is ranked in my top 2. Probably my second favorite. So anyway, I like Epcot. Anything else you want to say?
Well, Epcot was a lot of fun. I must say, Epcot, the World Showcase, as you go into the different countries, you get the different foods that are there. The Japanese, those, what were they called? You got those Japanese, they were like corn chips or cheesy puffs or something. They were really good. But we also we got a snack there in India, and that was pretty good. But there's different foods from all around the world there. And so, I'm trying to think of where else we ate while we was going through there. But if you like the shop from the different shops, we went to England and we actually got a copy of the book, Mary Poppins. Got several different things while we went through there.
Yeah,
we ate fish and chips while we were there, and so. But there is a lot of things for adults to do at Epcot, so you will enjoy it. We did have a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below. Yep. We love when people ask us questions because we like to respond.
Yes, we do.
And so please just ask us below and we'll try to respond to you as quickly as possible. And if you like our channel and you like watching our videos, please subscribe right below.
Oh, yes.
And please share your videos with us. You can follow us on Facebook at The Andersons Lovin' Life. And then also on Twitter, we are at Andersons Lovin'.
See you real soon.